Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Educated Iron. Happy Thanksgiving. So, something a lot of people have trouble with, especially this time of year, is sticking to their diet. Now, if you're like me and you're on a bulking phase, that doesn't really matter. Thanksgiving, Christmas, you get to eat what you want and how much you want, and it doesn't really cut into your diet. But if you're on a fat loss diet, or if you're trying to stay at a certain weight, this time of year can be kind of difficult for you. Certain things at this time of year are really hard to pass up, like the ham, turkey, stuffing, grandma's pumpkin pie, all these things you've always had since you were a kid, you can't really have now because you're on a diet that doesn't really allow you to have certain things. So what are ways to control this and still be able to enjoy the things you always have? Number one rule for any kind of weight management diet, be it maintaining a weight or losing weight, is portion control. So you can have a little bit of that pumpkin pie. You can have some of that sweet ham, but that doesn't mean you can do the full portions that you always have. So keep in mind when you go to that dinner table, when you go in for seconds, is it really worth it? A lot of people want to think that just because you have one indulgence day or one cheat day, that you're going to completely ruin your diet. I don't think that's the case personally. I think that it makes it harder to get back to your diet and dedicate yourself again. Dieting through the holidays is something a lot of people have an issue with because these types of things are readily available throughout the season. It's like a month and a half of a sugar and fat craze because those are the kind of foods that as Americans we're used to eating. And this goes out to the entire world. You all might not have this Thanksgiving holiday that we have, but still, dieting through this part of the year is something that a lot of people have issues with because this is when a lot of seasonal items come out that are loaded with sugars. So stick to what you're supposed to. I don't really know what kind of diet you're running, but keep in mind that portion control is a huge thing. Something that I don't necessarily think is a great idea, especially if you're on a caloric restriction diet, is eating just the one Thanksgiving meal. I've seen a lot of different ideologies on this and schools of thought that say it doesn't matter what time of the day you eat, if you get your calories in, it's good. Your body will use them. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I believe that your body is going to continually use calories, and if you superload, if you will, on carbs, which is going to be the primary source of your calories for the day, you're going to shock your body. And sometimes that can be a good thing. But like I said before, if you put yourself in the situation to be tempted, you can lead yourself down a slippery slope, and it can be a decline through this season. You can be tempted more and more as we get closer to the end of the year. Something that I've seen over the past few years, especially working in chain gyms, is this huge rush of New Year's resolutioners. Always comes right after Christmas. Gyms have a New Year's resolution special, no joining fee or half price for the first month or what have you. And these people are there for 2 weeks and they disappear. Why is that? Because more than likely they were on a diet up until Thanksgiving, and they do exactly what I just talked about. They have that cheat day and they continue to be tempted on down the road and they give up on it. And then they think after Christmas, after all this has gone through, that they can just jump back on that train and keep going. I'm here to tell you, that's really hard to do. Stay dedicated. Remember why you set that goal. That's the biggest thing. If you're not internally motivated, if you're not pushing yourself from a personal goal, whatever you're trying to achieve is going to be very hard to do. So, don't be a New Year's resolutioner. Stick to your plan. This is a lifestyle change, not a fad diet, not a fad program. This is your life. Keep everything in control. You can have this little cheat day. You can have your indulgence, but don't let it lead you down this slippery slope. Last thing I can give to you as far as dieting through the holidays is try to avoid as many carbs as possible. If you want to have dessert and that's your type of thing, then stay away from the stuffing. Stay away from the mashed potatoes. Stay away from the higher fat foods. And you can have your little indulgence after the meal. Or if you're one of those people like me that love stuffing, have that for the main course and stay away from the desserts. So pick and choose your battles wisely. But like I said before, I'm on a bulking diet, so I don't care. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I appreciate you coming and watching my videos. I love the feedback as always. Please keep that up. It's very encouraging. I love hearing about things you want to know about. And in order for me to give you the information that you want, you got to tell me. So I'll keep replying to comments. I'll keep replying to tweets. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter @EducatedIron. Like I said before, you can email me at officialeducatediron@gmail.com if you've got any specific questions or if you'd like to know about any programs. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, stay strong, stay smart, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.